Run a game company and create games with the attributes. Game Dev Story. Game Dev Story was Kairosoft's first mobile game. In it, you run a game company and create games with the attributes fun, creativity, graphics, and sound. Many other factors also impact how popular a game is, how well it sells, how large your fan base is, and whether your game can have a sequel. While your primary goal is to make great games, there are many aspects to work on to make this possible, such as training staff, building a console, and unlocking new genres and types. Games are what make you money and let the game progress. There are many factors in how popular it will be, such as consoles, employees, and luck. If a game is really good, it could potentially have a sequel. Games that enter the Hall of Fame are eligible for sequels. A game enters the Hall of Fame when its total critic score is 32 or higher. To make a sequel, enter the sequel screen and choose the platform. A sequel does not have to be developed on the same platform as the original, the game you wish to create a sequel of, and the development method. At that point, the sequel will be made in the same way as any other game. The advantage of making sequels is that they start out with extra levels in fun, originality, graphics, and sound. However, if a sequel does not make the Hall of Fame on its own, no more sequels can be made in that franchise. In addition to making games, your company can also fulfill contracts for others. Contracts are available from the same menu through which you make new projects and are available from the start of the game. Contracts are useful in the beginning phases of the game as a relatively easy way to generate money and develop research points. During the mid and end game, contracts generally do not pay enough to be worth the effort. Advertising will increase your number of fans and the hype for any game currently in development. More expensive ads will increase fans and hype by larger amounts. If you use the same type of advertisement too often, however, it ceases to have any impact on the number of fans. Also, post-game launch advertising will increase sales. Letters can be both good or bad events. If a game that was published had a positive score, a person will send a letter and increase the popularity in the age group and gender according to the top of the letter. The opposite effect will occur in a decrease in popularity among the age group and gender. Staff are paid annually at the start of March. At that point, the combined salaries of all staff members will be deducted from the company's funds. The one exception is at the end of the first year, all salaries for the first year are covered by the government in an effort to encourage game development. The Global Game Awards is an annual show in Game Dev Story every December. Your company first enters the Global Game Awards when a game has got into the Hall of Fame, or a total review score of 32 or more. After that, even if no other game produced has a review score of 32 or over, your company's games will still be entered to the Global Game Awards to compete against those of rival companies. GameDex is an annual show in Game Dev Story that allows your company to gain popularity through different fan bases or a game to gain hype for a current game either in development or released. The event is at the start of every July. The first GameDex appears after you upgrade your office for the first time. Having a booth at GameDex can increase the popularity of your game company. GameDex is probably parodying the Electronics Entertainment Expo, or E3, as the expo also happens every July. Thanks for watching, and see you for the next video, guys.